Hello! Welcome to the Nerd Dome podcast. We're going old school today.
Yeah.
I'm Charles, and then there's other people. Go for it. Other people.
Ryan.
Luke.
My name's Miles.
Miles.
He's new.
Miles.
I'm new.
Edgar.
Edgar?
Baba.
Straight out of Compton.
Damn right, recognize.
You are not. You are the whitest Mexican ever. Very, very, very white Mexican, Edgar.
What are we talking about, Charles?
Why am I in full control? This is weird, and I don't like it.
How is whatever Comic Con that you're at? Because I don't even know where you are.
I'm at Amazing Arizona. It's amazing-ish. Actually, I get way more than Archon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's all about the creators, man. Like, I got to shake Greg Capullo's hand. That was cool.
Hate you.
Did you try and steal his talent, like, the monsters in Space Jam?
Yes, that's exact. It didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that would be my first thought of Greg Capullo.
Dude, when you see Greg Capullo, you don't want to steal anything from him. That's not the first thing that comes to mind.
He is a very large man.
Yes, he is. He will kick your ass. That dude is ripped, and he is old, and he is ripped.
Yeah, see, that's what, like, I know our cons here kind of have to be a little more celebrity oriented they don't have to be for us, but for other people,
For the general
they
message.
want to go like, we would flip our shit if Matt Fraction said he was going to show up. Half the other people would be like, who?
Dude, Fraction has to show up. I want Rucka. God damn it.
As the designated celebrity whore, I'm perfectly fine with all the celebrities.
It's too much. It's too much. It's like, honestly, it makes me want to...
But also get me Rucka and Fraction.
Yeah,
And
like, I don't mind the celebrities as long as they,
Snyder.
balance it out with some actual creators, which makes me really want to go to, like, Emerald City, Comic-Con.
So is it a boss? Has the Comic Con?
No.
No, Ryan. No.
Yeah, so,
Green
no, yeah.
Lantern City, man. Come on.
So, yeah, like, either go to, Emerald City or, like, to Baltimore Comic-Con or something like that, where it is just creators and stuff like that.
That would
But
be a horse of a different color.
oh, the puns! And Sam's not even here.
You can come down to this one, man. It's actually not bad. It's really small. There was one panel room that was actually just on the exhibitors hall, and
What the hell was that?
Oh my god!
Behind you, man!
This form
Someone just walked by.
It was the grudge.
there are other people in the house. Yes. There was
Okay. Cool. So we
I'm
didn't
not by myself in this house.
we didn't just catch Paranormal Activity on
Okay.
our podcast. We would be the most famous podcast of all time.
We didn't say anything.
We didn't
I'm
even,
alone. What just happened?
we
Oh,
didn't
no, no.
we didn't even need the fancy cameras. We just had a laptop cam.
That's right.
So, Agent Carter,
Yeah, TV.
what do you guys? You're caught up on it, Ryan. You know
I'm
what?
caught up completely.
I will give you the torch
Seriously.
of talking about it since you are caught up.
I'd rather have a cookie.
You can't.
Okay.
You just can't.
Wait, what?
So tell us what you think about the series.
I like Agent Carter, but I liked the first Captain America a ton, and this is just like an extension of that. I was so excited with the Howling Commandos. That was so good.
Yeah.
And especially because everybody treats Peggy like a dick, and then they all worship her. It was great. I loved it.
What about the I like in my head canon already that's the Black Widow school. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm pretty sure it is, but I just
Do you think that she was the Black Widow? I was thinking about it. I was like, no, she wouldn't be. She'd be too young.
age-wise that's not her, but
Yeah.
I was like, that is the Black Widow school.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So I
And
was
when she
excited
goes in the
about
hollow and she's like, I want that gun. And then totally does the Black Widow moves, it's like, holy crap.
the most, I guess the fastest dispensed villain in that show was that guy. He's like, I'm gonna go get
And
her.
what happened to him? They showed him hiding. They
Yeah.
showed him under the bed. Then what happened? He's just gone.
She ate him.
Did she?
She ate it.
Oh no!
In Soviet Russia, we waste no parts of body. Yeah, see, I liked it, but do you guys? Because I know originally it was only the 7 or 8 episodes or what they ordered of it. Do you think with how well it's doing that they will bring it back? Yeah, like ratings wise, it's
Yeah,
doing it's fantastic.
I want it back as a
Filler.
mini arcs every year.
Yeah, like the filler between Shield's, mid-season break and then when they come back and finish up the end of the year.
And you can just do total mini stories with it and just make it a kind of a continuing mini series. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that and we're trying to, me and my wife are trying to determine whether the guy with the crutch, dude from Dollhouse, is that's the one, because you remember in Cap 2 when she says that Steve saved her future husband from something in World War II, like one of the guys that ended up being her husband. We were thinking, what if it's that guy, the dude who's the...
He's never mentioned being saved by Captain.
But, it's funny, he's in the credits for Captain America First Avenger.
Yeah, he's.
So...
Oh, all right. You're paying way more attention than I am.
Yeah, see, I just went to go look, because it said he'd been in another Marvel movie on IMDb, and I just scrolled through, and it said he was in the first Captain America movie, and I was like, okay. So maybe he might be in that group of people walking when he goes and saves everyone from the Hydra camp, taking everyone forward, and maybe he's one of the dudes that they're carrying because he got hurt. I don't know.
Well, doesn't really matter. I'm happy with it now because she's finally kicking ass. Agent Carter's finally being a badass.
Have you seen the preview for the next episode where they're trying to escape out of the interrogation room?
I don't think so.
They pick up the table, her and Jarvis, and they're like, all right, on 3. And then they get to 3, and Jarvis goes, hold on. What if there's men on the other side of this glass? And she just looks at him, and just very matter-of-factly, she's like, well, then they'll be covered in glass. Oh, okay. And then they start the countdown again. Or she goes, they'll be covered in glass and possibly hurt. He goes, oh, okay. And they start to do it again. He's like, wait. What if they have guns? Well, then the glass will shatter. They will possibly be hurt. And then they will shoot at us, and we will possibly be hurt. He goes, oh, okay. and then they that's where it ends. But I was like, that right there, I was like, that's perfect.
That's amazing, yeah. That's fucking awesome. I love where they're taking her now. That's why I kind of don't want to take them from the end. I just want more of her badass.
It's the grudge. It's the aging.
Oh, man. What about
It's more scary than the American grudge.
Gotham?
I'm
Yeah.
liking Gotham more since the break.
And Resident Batman, go ahead and chime in about how much you hate Gotham.
I hate it. It's crap.
Why do you hate it? Be better.
Like, you're going crap?
Yeah, well, I'm off the wagon. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid anymore. It's all about Daredevil.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna get that in a minute.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I'm enjoying. I just enjoy little bits of it. The Scarecrow arc was pretty good. The intro for the maybe Joker kid, not so sure about that.
That was creepy as shit. Scarecrow?
Oh yeah.
It was amazing. Like it really, like when the kid's freaking out, like the scarecrows are like crawling all over the bed. I'm like, nope.
Because you're a wuss.
Yeah, fuck that. I can't run. I'm strapped down to a gurney, and there's like these crazy, creepy scarecrow things. Nope.
I did like the the meeting of the Penguin and the Riddler.
That was funny.
I loved it.
I feel like
That was very cool. But no, overall, I'm not enjoying the show as much as I expected to. It's either it concentrates too much on Jim, which I like when they do that, but when Bruce and everybody else, no.
So you like it when it's just like Jim and Gotham and the GCPD, but not when they're introduced when they have Bruce Wayne and shit.
Yeah.
I understand that. I understand that. Like, I did get a little too much pleasure watching little Bruce fall down a hill.
I love that. I'm like, and you slide into a cave of bats.
Yeah, that's like, they don't need his character at all. They could do everything that they're doing to be a proxy with Alfred. Because I like the guy that plays Alfred.
He's so asshole.
Great.
I like the casting. All around, I love the casting.
Yeah, see, I like it. I do. I see like their teaser for the next one where they show laughing guy. They're like, "Is it the Joker? Is it not the Joker?" I'm like, "Please no." Yeah, it's like that's the one I want you to leave alone.
Don't touch the fucking Joker. I don't want to know the Joker's backstory. That's what makes the Joker is that we don't have a backstory for him. Don't fucking give me one.
They'll ruin the show if they try to give Joker a back.
Yeah, it's
They'll lose anyone that's loyal to Batman.
what was it? The one thing I saw today was the Flying Graysons coming to town, and I was like, that's cool because I know that's like they've been doing that forever.
Robin's
so the circus
not even
comes
born yet. Who cares?
Right. We get to see Robin in his parents' balls. That's cool.
Hey, there
Grayson wouldn't be born.
he is.
Grayson would be in his Pampers.
Hey,
No, not even in
Chris is
Pampers.
wearing super tight so we can see Robin.
Yep. What about Flash?
Flash is getting better.
Flash. Oh.
Not that one.
Universe.
What do you think, Edgar?
I am so excited for Grodd.
So,
I was like screaming at the TV.
see,
I'm more into Flash than Gotham. Seriously, I'm enjoying Flash a lot. I just can't wait to get home and watch it. And Gotham, I could just wait a few days. Again, touching back on Gotham, I would appreciate it more if it was Jim Gordon and crew, and if they want to have the kids have them Gotham Academy like in the comics.
yeah.
2 separate shows would have been okay. You know, they could intertwine a bit, but have Gotham be serious, like a mob-related more of a show. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Because that's what we need.
With,
More Gotham.
With Flash, I don't ever get to see those little like next week on Flash because I have to click over to watch Agent Carter. Like, and then I'll catch that. I'll hear from somebody else. I'm like, oh, Agent Carter's on. Sorry, end of Flash.
Call it DVR.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
DVR.
I don't have DVR. I watch it on demand if
Don't
I
you
do
have like
that.
the old style picture-in-picture?
You go picture-in-picture with it.
Get a VCR.
Yeah, that's way too much work for about a 20-second clip that I can see on Facebook.
Worth it. Worth it. All the time. Always. Don't question it.
But yeah, no. Again, back with Flash, everything that is good about that show, I like Arrow, but this season of Flash has made me like the Flash more than Arrow because it's more. I don't know if they've kind of got the script writing a little bit better. They don't have as horrible characters, Laurel, to deal with. I don't know, and it's just like I think honestly the best casting in that show is Joe, the cop, because like the stuff between him and Barry is always like they seem like normal people when they're talking to each other. Unlike when Oliver's talking to anyone on Arrow, he has that same slightly annoyed kind of that one face he has when he's not angry.
He's better than you.
When he just kind of looks off.
Ollie's better than you. He's just like, fuck you guys. I fight crime, I save your life. That means I'm better than you.
I was super excited. My favorite Flash moment was when he was singing
Oh.
because he's from Glee and he can sing, and I was super excited that they let him sing. And then but the dude that plays Joe is the
black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Rent, so he can sing too. So I really want them both to sing.
Yeah. Grodd with a top hat and a cane.
Yes.
They putting on the Ritz.
I would watch this episode.
Well, I just think it's even like there's characters like Killer Frost. She could become annoying, but they're not letting her become annoying. You know?
Yeah, the writing is a little bit better on Flash.
Yeah, they're not letting you don't go full Laurel, and they haven't gone full Laurel.
However, at the same time, they keep trying to base this show in science, and well, there's a lot of really made-up
No,
science.
really? I didn't know that.
Whoops.
Firestorm and Killer Frost are dating?
Well, yes, they were. Okay, so now that we've kind of crossed that bridge to Arrow, I put up on Facebook when I watched Arrow in the last one where he's putting together this entire army. They're putting this entire army of all their friends to help stop the Juggernaut from X-Men 3. And I'm like, I was like, what? You got that number of that really, really fast guy that could be here. It wouldn't affect his show at all. He could be here, help you out, and go back. It'd be fantastic. You wouldn't need
Contract and having to pay.
Yeah, you wouldn't need Wildcat to get punched in the face and fall down and go, ugh. I was once tough, but now I'm soft.
We always need Wildcat to be punched in the face.
I like Wildcat.
No, it's cool. But
I hate Laurel, and I hate her more and more. And I was so excited when they showed the previews of Sarah coming back, and I'm like, yes, they Lazarus pitted her back, and she'll be the Canary again. No, it's just a damn dream sequence.
Yeah, and I think I found another thing about her as the Canary that bugs me. Like, just she's got that black leather like S&M suit that like she took Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman suit and put a bunch of like buckles and straps and leather garter belts. Yeah, Rob Liefeld.
pouches.
He must have designed her costume, but it's that and the black lipstick and everything. I'm like.
It's pretty over.
When they first did Sarah as a Canary, she had the jacket. She didn't have the fishnets, but she
She
still
didn't have
had
pouches either.
Yeah, but she still seemed like okay, that's functional, but she still looked like the damn character. And now there's this thing that's not. It's just not.
It's Goth Canary.
Yeah,
During the dream sequence, when Laurel's dad and Sarah are yelling at her, I'm like, yes, tell her how stupid she is. I was so excited. When the dad's yelling at her for like, don't I have a right to grieve and stuff, I'm like, yes, yell at her because she's an idiot.
Okay, now your doors are opening and closing by themselves behind
Don't
you.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Is this house on an Indian burial ground?
Like 4 of them, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's the core of 4 different Indian barrels.
Order of 4 burial
Oh, okay.
grounds.
You're really. Yes,
Aztec one,
Is that?
Mayan one, an Egyptian one,
Yeah.
and a Norse one.
for no reason.
There's a Norse burial ground in Phoenix. Don't worry about
Yeah, they were there.
it. Shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah, they traveled
Speaking
up.
of,
They
speaking of
traveled.
Liefeld, he's at the con. Or was, it's over now. But he was there. I saw Liefeld.
I would take a Deadpool print
Get an autograph, man.
and have Rob Liefeld sign it.
Dude, he was charging Saturday. He was charging $10 for an auto.
Oh wow.
Monday, he crossed out the 10 and wrote 20.
Oh my god! I hate him so much more even. I didn't know that was possible.
Here's the worst part. For New Mutant, he would only sign New Mutants and X-Force books. He wouldn't sign anything else.
Wow.
Not
And
Captain
for
America?
98, and for New Mutants 87, which is the first appearance of Deadpool and Cable, he charged an extra $10 to sign those books.
That's really cheap.
Oh, he's
So-
so stupid.
No, not really.
Charging $10 to charging $30 on select books.
That's absurd.
Select books.
Wow.
What?
This guy was in like Levi's commercials back in the day.
Seriously.
You know what else would happen, sign? I would get a collage of all the misdrawn feet.
I have a picture I will post up on the Nerd Dome podcast Facebook page. It is boob swords. She's got big boobs with like a weird ass, no waist, no elbows, and swords coming out of her boobs. And it's a live film.
I feel like the Chris Evans. I just found the Captain America drawn by him.
Oh god.
With Chris Evans?
Yeah, with Chris Evans under him, like photoshopped to look like that Captain America.
So, in comparison to Rob Liefeld, Greg Capullo was signing autographs for free, shaking everyone's hand, taking pictures with them. You had a limit of 3, but that was just to help keep the line going. George Perez was doing con sketches in front of you. You went in the morning, grabbed a number, came back when your number was ready. 2 or 3 hours, you just keep checking back. Whenever your number was ready, he'd let you go up. $40 get you a free con sketch, an original George Perez sitting in front of you, and he'll sign as many books as you want.
I would just have him sign books that he didn't even work on. I'd be like, just sign it. Listen, you'll add value.
I just want you to talk to me for a while longer. Will you sign all these?
Here's a free comic book day issue of My Little Pony. Can you please sign this? Thank you. Oh man.
The worst part about it was Greg Capullo's panel was right before Rob Liefeld's panel.
Mm-hmm.
It was about half full, which was pretty standard for panels at this con. There was only one panel room. I mean, the total attendance here was 15,000 over the whole 3 days, so it's not a huge con. But Rob Liefeld's panel was standing room only.
Wow.
Capullo drew less than Liefeld. So did Eastman.
For him.
They fucking love him here. Even though he was paying that for autographs, dude, he was charging that for autographs, and you had to get in his line early and wait all fucking day to get his autograph. People were still waiting in line and paying for it.
Man.
Capullo was making fun of him in his panel.
Good.
Fucking hilarious. He was making fun of him, like just saying how in the 90s it was just muscles on muscles and just excess everywhere. And when he got on X-Force, they were telling him that he needed more bullets the better and guns on guns on guns. And he said he drew on one of his early drawings for X-Force when he was working on it was just like big and muscular and guns upon guns upon guns with bullets and belts and sashes everywhere and of Cable. And he's like, dude, he looks back at now and laughs because it's just ridiculous, and the guy couldn't even walk, really. He started laughing at himself for even doing it.
Oh, man. Man, you're going to make Sam insanely jealous because Capullo is his, Spawn and Batman. So,
yeah.
like, go up to him. Can you draw me Bat Spawn, please? Thank you.
I don't think he was taking sketch requests, but it was, dude, Capullo was like one of the coolest guys you'll meet. He was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's like even if you just follow him like on Twitter, he's always on there. Like when they bumped up the price of Batman for was it like that month that they bumped it up and then it went back down because DC decided they were going to raise the price for that Batman issue or that
back down for reprints of that issue.
What was that?
They lowered that issue down for reprints of that issue. So they bumped it up for $1.
Yeah.
And then the next month they released reprints of the same issue for $1 less.
Yeah, I remember when, because when that happened, both him and Capullo and Scott Snyder were like up on Twitter. They're like, "Listen, we had nothing. We had no say in this. We apologize. I'm sorry. All we can do is the best we can do and try and put out the best books that we can that'll make it seem like it was worth your money to pay that much." And I was like, at least they came out and said something. They could have just been like, "Wasn't us."
I'm not taking responsibility. Fuck this. Fuck you guys.
Dude.
So a spoiler happened at Capullo's panel.
Oh yeah.
He told us that he just drew Nightwing in Batman for an upcoming issue. Yeah. If you're reading the comics at all, Nightwing's dead.
He doesn't know that, though.
He doesn't read any other books, and he flat out said, "Look, I don't read any other artists. I don't read books. I don't at this point in my career I don't read him anymore because I don't want to be influenced by other artists that are working on similar stuff. So he's got no idea what's going on in other books other than his book.
Make it work.
So Nightwing's dead. And he just told us today at this panel that he just drew Nightwing in another Batman book, and Nightwing's coming back.
I'm sure it was a dream sequence.
Yeah, DC, they don't like continuity anyway, so screw it.
No, that tells me that Grayson's ending with Convergence. Nightwing's coming back in Batman, and it's going to be on something that Batman's going to start taking a new direction. Also, he said that there's a new armor coming out for Batman that actually has been leaked on the internet right now, and it's pretty cool.
The interwebs?
On the interwebs, there's a new armor for Batman. I'll find it and post it to the Facebook page.
I don't like how they're making Batman into Iron Man.
Yeah.
He can have armors. He doesn't always use his armor.
But when he does,
When
Still not
he
Iron
does use armor, he's way more badass than Iron Man is.
No, so, when you brought up Convergence, it just made my head hurt again. I'm literally going to have to sit down, lock myself in a bunker, look at Marvel's lineup for Secret Wars and all that shit, what's going to be effective, what's not going to be effective, is this going to be an ongoing? So after both Convergence and Secret Wars are over, I'm just going to be like, all right, hold. You're getting completely restructured. You're going, you're coming in, this is just
Didn't you hear?
Gone.
Marvel's rebooting. It's okay.
The big secret. This is what the big secret is.
there's a war.
No, Convergence will
Oh, they're gonna
merge
converge.
Marvel and DC.
It's going to be a converging
it happened already.
Okay,
Yeah, but then they will be there'll be one company.
a permanent converging convergence.
Disney bought DC.
I'm actually very okay with this.
Oh man, I would just be like, my brain hurts too much.
I want to see Batman as an Avenger.
You know what? I think that would make me go.
Well, no. So the Secret Wars and the Convergence will merge the characters together. So Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne will become Tony Lee, and Thor and Superman will become Thor.
Cal Odinson.
Cal Odinson.
Oh man. And then you'll have what? Barry Maximoff.
I don't want Dark Claw again. I just want Batman on the Avengers.
I don't. That's crossing the streams and my head would explode.
What if Batman was on the Thunderbolts instead?
What was that?
Batman on the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Let him and
Looks
Blade-
much better.
him
Yeah,
and Blade
Batman
run.
and Green Goblin fighting for rulership of the Thunderbolts.
And Deadpool. But we kind of touched on it again earlier, but Daredevil.
No.
Daredevil.
Yes. What do you guys? Did you see the full trailer, everyone?
Of course.
Okay, what do you
Like
think?
4 times.
I know.
I'm sad he's not in red.
He will be.
He will be.
I just noticed when I watched it, like for the 5th time, that he's got, when he has his all black, whatever, he's got like red lines going on the. So it's can't remember what I think it was the Marvel Knights era where he wore all black and he had like little red lines on it. I was like, oh, it's kind of like that.
Cyclops with blue and yellow.
Yes. But it was like, yeah.
You're right. Take everything back to X-Men.
That's how I view the world. It's my paradigm.
So what do you guys think of it? How do you think it's gonna be? Like what?
I think I'm not working that day.
I think it's going to be
I've already taken it off.
I think we have a birthday party at Luke's house for Luke. Shouldn't have
Are we
to-
getting together and just binge watching it for 13 hours?
Hell yes.
I have time.
Yes, I will do nothing
Or one.
but
Ben
watch
Affleck's
that.
on it.
I want to be like the first person to complete the entire 13 episodes and be like, fantastic.
Edgar, you have to work. Ha.
We'll
I'm feeling sick now. Oh,
We'll just send you pictures of, random spots like the Kingpin and send it off.
I hope they don't miss
Send you a picture of just like Daredevil's ass. There you go.
One Philly
Oh,
club.
I'm cool.
Are you guys? Well, Toy Fair just happened or is happening, and there's so many goodies coming out.
Yeah.
So many goodies.
Dude, did you see the Borderlands Funko Pops?
That sounds epic, but no.
They're coming out Borderlands Funko Pops, Doctor Who Funko Pops, Futurama Funko Pops.
My wife
Flash
is
and Arrow.
a nerd. She got me the Cyclops Funko Pop for Valentine's Day. I was like, yes.
I'm liking Funko more and more, actually.
Come out. I want a claptrap. Funko.
Okay.
The one with the top hat and the mustache, please.
Oh, speaking of toys, have you guys seen the Thanos hot toy?
What?
Thanos hot toy?
Oh, Thanos, yeah. The
Thanos.
big one that's like
Fox toy?
this big. It's those like hyper detailed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The Emma Frost. Remember the one I showed you that I said I could never
The
get away
Thanos
with?
statue.
Yeah, it's like, $415, but it's 16 inches and super badass.
I don't understand why they're doing it.
That's what
yet,
she
though,
said.
because Thanos is
Sorry.
going to come into the movies until the next movie.
Is that your hot toy?
But
Yes.
Oh, hello.
so have you guys, has anyone played Lego Batman 3?
Oh,
No, I have not played as Kevin Smith.
Because at the very end, you have the Adam West, Burt Ward walking up the side of a building from old school
That's
66
awesome.
Batman, and it's just playing the Batman over and over and over again, and then like Stephen Amell pops his head out and asks him a question, then Adam West does what Adam West does, like, that man has some fantastic muscles, and then he keeps going. And then like Kevin Smith pops out, and Conan pops out, and Aquaman pops out, and he just makes comments to all these superheroes as he's doing the bat walk up the side of the building. It's the end credit rolls. I've been trying to find a YouTube video of it so I can save it. It's like 15 minutes long. It's amazing.
that sounds amazing.
But yeah, sorry, Adam West got me off track. And Toys got us off track of Daredevil.
I met McFarlane this weekend. Throw that out there, too.
What was that?
I met McFarlane.
Todd or Seth?
Todd. Todd McFarlane. The Spawn guy. I met him and got his auto. It was cool.
Awesome. Yeah, so if you next time you see Sam, you need to rub in that not only did you meet Greg Capullo, you also met Todd McFarlane.
Awesome
And-
things to rub on Sam.
I have no idea what you said.
That awkward silence.
he said yes, lots of things to rub on Sam, and we stopped.
Good things Constantine was just
And then he's
Not
not
amused.
impressed. He is not impressed. Constantine. But no, yeah, with the Daredevil, like from what I saw of the Kingpin, I'm glad that he had the white suit jacket on.
Yep.
And I was like, yes.
Does he have a pink floofy tie?
I don't know. We could only see him from the
just from the back.
back. And I liked there's the little voiceover that says we don't use his name. like some guys talk, hey, I need to talk to the Kingpin. They're like, shh, no, we don't say that. But my favorite thing about it is when they announced that it was going to be TVMA for violence.
So it's
Hell yeah.
Yes.
true and gritty.
He is going to beat the hell out of some people. That, and even in the preview, they show the girl there with the bloody knife and this dude just stabbed to death on the ground. I'm like, oh, this is going to be so awesome.
Which also gives the Defenders movie and all the rest of the stuff Netflix is doing. If they're doing that, they're actually going to take it to the true gritty side that it needs to be.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of the rest of the Defenders, Jessica Jones, a bunch of their stuff has been coming out with David Tennant playing
Oh yes.
Purple Man?
Purple Man.
Yes.
Weird.
gonna be
I'm excited. That sounds awesome.
Good.
yeah. Because if you know anything about the character,
Oh, I
he
do.
is the perfect actor to
He
play
really
that.
is. He's got he's right about a creep. And he
Yeah, the perfect amount of I'm better than you, aristocrat, and creep.
suggest if you really kind of want to get a look into it, go watch David Tennant's crap, what's his name? It's like like an old-timey guy who goes and messes around with a bunch of women.
Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
He's a very famous man.
Yeah.
Just IMDb Google David Tennant.
Yeah, no, I like because his character is like he's like an aristocrat that has these powers, and he gets bored of wooing all these women all the time, and so he just
I can see how that would be boring.
turns to a life of crime and starts robbing things, and then he gets bored of that. And like he's the best villain to use for both Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, because there's a
Casanova.
storyline out there where because Luke Cage has the unbreakable skin or whatever, he's big and tough, and the Purple Man's just kind of like an average dude. He's not like a weakling or anything, but he'd get his ass kicked in a fist fight.
Oh, yeah.
But since he can't like physically hurt him, he waits till they get married, and then he makes Jessica Jones fall in love with him, and they do all sorts of things, and Luke Cage goes into like crazy depression because he can't do anything about it. He can still punch him, but it's not going to make the effect wear off. He can take her away, it's not going to make the effect wear off. And I'm like, that's like the perfect villain to use. He's primarily a Daredevil villain, but using him in that way, it'll not only tie everything together, I think it'll end up being really good story that you can tell from that.
And everyone loves David Tennant.
Yeah. And if you got he got Benedict Cumberbatch, you have to even him out with David Tennant.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Now we're just waiting on Matt Smith to get a villain role.
Yeah, he'll be in there.
John Barrowman needs to be in there too.
Oh, he will.
Barrowman's in DC. He does not crossing. He's not crossing streams.
Yeah, they already got to him. They've got him locked down.
That Fleck did. John Barrowman again.
Yeah, there was a long time in between that. Okay, so there's also a thing I was reading out there that people are speculating that the Batman Superman movie will gross the most ever of all time, breaking all the box office records. What do you guys think?
Now.
I think yes,
Maybe.
because every superhero movie that's come out has done that.
Well, not the Avengers have like, and then everything else has been more.
And then Avengers 2 is going to be friggin'
Avatar is still sitting on top, guys. He's like Avengers even became second to Avatar.
Avatar's still up there.
Well, yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
You're able to draw more of a crowd with an Avatar movie than
So,
an Avengers.
do you think that Batman and Superman will beat Avatar?
I don't.
The time.
I don't think it'll beat Avengers.
I don't know.
It'll be Avengers.
I don't think so.
I just got
They were
text.
a different person as Batman.
Just got a text here that ain't it cool or ain't it bleeding cool or whatever's.
Ain't it blue?
Legion of Superhero, secret project for DC movie.
Breaking news. Breaking rumors.
Yeah,
Breaking rumors.
Breaking
breaking rumors.
Nerd Dome podcast. We break the rumors first.
I feel like they're doing too much.
Oh yeah.
Please look at us.
You said that. Look what Marvel's doing, dude. They're doing more. Like they're not doing necessarily too much. They're just starting it off way faster and way. They're announcing everything faster than Marvel did, but they're just laying it all out there for you.
They're throwing it.
I just tend to hear so many more rumors about what DC's doing. Rumors about this, rumors about that.
That's not DC's fault that they're putting out fucking rumors.
I know, but
Marvel's listening to them and clicking on the clickbait.
yeah, it's just like Marvel's been going crazy this week with something that we haven't even talked about. Freaking Spider-Man.
Yep, Spider-Man's coming.
Can't believe we haven't talked about that.
How much
yet.
did Marvel pay for $0?
What's happening with Spider-Man? Tell me.
Spider-Man's coming to the Avengers. Marvel acquired.
What?
Yeah, stop it, Batman.
Civil War and then get his own movie.
Yeah, Thor got pushed back. Captain Marvel got pushed back, which made me sad. But
the
Humans.
Amazing Spider-Man movies.
yeah,
got
and in
fired.
Image.
But
But
Guardians is staying put.
what was that?
Guardians is staying put.
Yeah, that one's not moving after what the money they got for the
Guardians
first
staying
one. It's unbudgeable.
So they're making a Spider-Man solo movie,
If they will.
and then he will be in
Hopefully he'll be in Infinity War.
He's going to be more
So
first,
War, then
Then
individual movie, then Infinity War.
maybe.
possibly Infinity War. We don't know on that one.
I want to see him now. All of the stuff that made Ryan can't even is all possible.
Punisher, man. Fucking Punisher.
Friggin' Punisher.
Dude, but there's how I can think of like 5 storylines off the top of my head where it was Daredevil, Spider-Man, Punisher doing something.
That,
You can do that.
I want Netflix to take up Daredevil or Spider Punisher. That's the one.
So there's
I don't-
That would be an incredible intro.
Netflix taking a Punisher could work.
I mean, that would be a pretty good intro. It's having Spider-Man, a new movie, having the Punisher hunting him down, and then all this other revealing identity all roll into one movie.
They go into Civil War.
And then they reveal that Andrew Garfield was actually Ben Reilly the whole time. I saw
Drop the mic, man. Drop the mic. Bam.
So, yeah, look, Garfield's Garfield's no longer Spider-Man. Period.
He got fired.
We're gonna get a new Spider-Man. However, what they're saying is that he's gonna be the same age as he is in the comics.
Yeah, which
He's gonna be having done it for a while.
Older.
How old is he in the comics now? 19, 20?
30s.
No, really?
Yeah.
he's got Parker Industries.
That would make Tony Stark like 6 one day. All right.
Yeah, see, but I heard the opposite. I heard that they're trying to make Spider-Man like a high schooler, and they're going to cast someone around that age, like a senior in high school, like getting ready to leave high school. And are actually going to cast someone that age, not a 35-year-old.
I don't want that. I don't want another goddamn origin story. I'm so fucking sick
I
of
don't
it.
think. What if they Hulk it? What if they do what they did with the Hulk?
That would be cool.
I don't know.
No. Here's the thing. You still have to say that they've been in it. He has to have been Spider-Man for a while in order to make any sense to be in Civil War. You can't give us an origin story after giving us the unmasking.
I know. That's why I'm saying, what if they do like the Ed Norton Incredible Hulk, where in that credit sequence, it's
For Civil War?
No, when they do, because so they'll probably explain it in
And like
the movie, what, who he is, where he is, Tony
Yeah, no,
Stark.
that's fine. Just so long as he's been doing it for a while in that.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, because he was still in high school for a long time as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Like, he didn't get it and then go to college. Like, he was the first however many years of publishing, he was still a high school student. So
No, that's fine.
so he could still be become Spider-Man, and then still be in school and not have to have an origin story. But if, like, I'm thinking of when they do his solo, they can, because it's like everyone knows how the Hulk is the Hulk. Everyone knows how Spider-Man's Spider-Man. We've been given it in all these movies. You can fast forward through that part when you're filming it,
I don't know. I'm pretty attached to those Uncle Ben dying scenes. I just love watching them over and over again with all these different reimaginings about how he died.
Wow, comes
Are we
great.
gonna have Gwen dying again soon?
Who?
Gwen Stacy.
Oh, Gwen.
Yeah.
Fucking Granny goodness.
Again, Marvel has not led me wrong yet, so I will sit back and wait and probably enjoy it.
The biggest thing I'm happy about is that they're just saying that he's in the universe, which means that even though no money was exchanged for any of this, Marvel got no money, Sony got no money, and no one's going to make a piece off of anybody else's movies, what they're now officially saying is that Spider-Man, what happens in Spidey, happens in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Maybe they can have a fun twist and Thanos can kill Uncle Ben.
Thanos went back in time, robbed a quickie mart.
Hold on. Rex, though, if he killed his family?
Marvel just needs
Nope.
to buy Wolverine.
Nope. Yeah, that's my completely illogical feeling, which I think Marvel should do with Magneto, Fox owns the movie rights to X-Men, but Marvel still owns the TV rights to X-Men, and they're talking about trying to do a live-action X-Men TV show. Be like, okay, but in 10 years, no matter where you're at, X-Men comes back to us, because I think that will be perfect time for all of the heroes that they have now, whether Guardians, Avengers, they'll have all run the course, and then they can be like, and now we give you X-Men. Boom.
I think X-Men's had a pretty good run. It needs a break.
Not according to me.
X-Men does not need a break.
It needs a break.
X-Men never needs a break.
But there's going to be
especially when-
another Wolverine movie in the rumors. Professor X with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Technically, now there's only been 2 X-Men movies, so we're fine. We got plenty more to go.
Except this last movie tied in all the
Yeah, and eliminated a lot of the crappy ones.
This next movie eliminated Wolverine, Wolverine Origins, The Wolverine, X1, 2, and 3. It eliminated all of them.
But now we have rumors talking that Professor X team up with Wolverine. And then we also have X-Men Apocalypse, which probably won't have Professor X.
Oh yeah, they
It'll have
cast.
Patrick Stewart, but it'll have
Speaking of Apocalypse, they cast young Jean, Scott, and Storm, which
Makes me happy.
I don't know. I just can't have the image that I have is Jean. It's a Jean with a British accent eating lemon cakes. I just can't reconcile this.
I'm just, for me, being a Cyclops fan, I'm like, okay, you guys are getting a do-over. Please, please, please do it right.
Please don't kill
Please
him.
do it right. Yeah, don't kill him. Don't make him just like the jock. Like, you guys were able to make Captain America interesting. They have the same personality.
I feel like in the original.
They do. They have
Scott
the
Summers
same.
and Captain America have the same personality.
In a way.
Think
They're
about
very
it.
noble. They're very for the
They're
king.
leaders. There's the strategists. They're Boy Scouts. They do what they're told. They question it, but they're they're team leaders.
For the greater good.
Think about
For the
it.
greater good.
Speaking of X-Men Apocalypse, this is comic related. If you have X Factor number 6, the first appearance of Apocalypse, that thing was gone from a $3 book before it was announced. It is now $100+ for that book. Since the announcement of that movie. It's ridiculous.
I also, I was on my IGN app and I noticed a picture of old Wolverine coming back. Well, they didn't kill Wolverine off very much.
Well, when you kill him in the comics,
Well, they're killing it despite Fox.
they're gonna kill him, and then Secret Wars.
Secret Voice.
Wars will bring it back.
Wolverine's already coming back.
That's what I saw.
Secret Wars.
Oh, makes sense.
All the Secret Wars makes everything okay. Okay, and then another thing that I was thinking, what if the Spider-Man that Marvel uses is Miles Morales?
I want that.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't have the.
Because they're for sure going to bring Miles Morales in 616 with Secret Wars for sure.
Yeah. And then
But-
Donald Glover can play Spider-Man like the internet's wanted him to.
Here's the thing. If they did that, they would have to have a black superhero-led movie other than Black Panther. And they won't do that. They've already got one. They're not going to do 2. Just like we won't get another female-led superhero movie because we have Captain Marvel coming up. They don't do 2.
It's gonna be awesome.
It will be.
It's not allowed
They won't do it.
because they didn't get Katie Sackhoff.
They haven't announced anything
I-
yet. Ryan has made casting announcements for Captain Marvel.
Who's Captain Marvel, Ryan?
Not Katie Sackhoff. That's
We don't know.
That's
I
what
know
I
it's
said.
not her.
I think he's just expecting to be disappointed now. So when they announce it's her, he can go. Oh!
I can't even like I never can't even before.
Can't even.
I honestly am okay with not casting Katie Sackhoff. I know, blasphemy, but whatever.
Again, I trust him.
Right, in Marvel we trust.
Doing good.
I trust him. You know how many times I've had gotten in this conversation with people when they're like, yeah, well, what about Fantastic Four? And I'm like, okay,
Not Marvel.
Marvel. Yes, it is. They're a Marvel comic. I'm like, nah.
Marvel doesn't own it.
I am super looking forward to Chronicles. Thank you very much.
Chronicles.
Wait, did you guys see the Fantastic Four trailer?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just sat there the whole time, like, this was the look on my face. That,
I was laughing so bad.
I'll be honest. It made me want to see it more than I want to see it.
that's what someone wanted to put up. They're like, okay, which teaser trailer was better, Fantastic Four or Ant-Man? And everyone's like, you know what? I think the Fantastic Four trailer was better, but Ant-Man is going to be such a superior movie.
Right.
The trailer doesn't mean anything.
The superior answer.
Do you now work for Marvel because that might be their new adjective superhero?
You've been throwing superior around a lot.
And uncanny. Uncanny is everything now.
Uncanny.
They're uncanny.
Awesome. Or not Iron Man.
Charles, turn down your speaker.
My
Too much feedback.
Oops.
No,
I can't hear you.
But yeah, the Fantastic Four trailer out. The only thing I got out of that like was when they showed CGI and Grim. Like that's pretty.
So this program that we use sucks, and it's cutting out really bad.
Yeah, Matrix here. Don't know what the heck happened.
Sounded auto-tuned. Your whole conversation just sounded auto-tuned.
That's what we do.
You're auto-tuned. You are kind of auto-tuned and really chopped up.
Goddamn right.
Because they're straight out of Compton.
All right. Well, is there anything else that we want to talk about, or we want to wrap it up?
I have a question for everyone, but I suppose we could save it till next week when we're all together in the same room. I'll propose it now.
Shall
We'll
we?
think about it and
Yeah.
talk about it next week.
Yes. Give us time to ponder," said Query.
What artists? I want you to compare comic book people to movie directors. So, for instance, Rob Liefeld is the Michael Bay of comics.
Oh.
Ed Wood of comics.
Listen, I've got an answer for the Michael Bay of comics.
It's Rob Liefeld, dude.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like active.
No, just in general.
Okay.
Rob Liefeld is the Michael Bay of comics. Everything's big and splashy and like just mass appeal, but really terrible if you have any sort of substance to it at all.
Okay, I will think
At
on
all,
it because
terrible.
I'm thinking of Tarantino.
So,
Can Bendis be like the Spielberg because he does everything very big?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
we're talking only artists or author writers?
I guess if we're just doing artists.
Both. Because I'm gonna say that.
Creator.
Who's Lord of the Rings? Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Claremont is Peter Jackson.
Ooh, that's good.
All right.
Frank Miller is Tarantino.
Yeah.
I was thinking Tarantino. I forgot who I said I was going to say Tarantino was. Garth Ennis.
Oh.
Garth Ennis is Tarantino.
Who draws a lot of
Bendis. Bendis writes it, so
Record writer?
Rucker's a writer.
I'd almost say Fraction is the Nolan.
All right.
Hickman.
Oh,
Hickman is Nolan.
Hickman's Nolan.
Hickman is Nolan.
Yeah, Hickman's
You have to go, what?
It's really like wordy and brainy, and you don't know what's going on half the time. But when you leave it, you think it was good.
Just go, hold
Grant
on.
Morrison.
What?
there a rewind in this theater?
Jim
Russ
Lee.
is that way too.
I thought we were doing this next week.
Yeah, we're throwing out stuff now so we can refine down and have a discussion about it.
Yeah. Next Nerd Dome podcast.
Presentation.
Can Jim Lee be like the Ridley Scott?
What? You went auto tune again.
Jim Lee, Ridley Scott,
Oh.
or Michael, no, Cameron, James Cameron.
Yeah.
All right,
All right. Next week on.
that's all I got.
I like that you're thinking.
You get to sign us out there.
Anyone have any outs that they'd like to say? Any outros? No.
I'll show you an outro.
Come to the nerd store. Nerd store.
Where
Come
you
to
can
the nerd store.
Where?
At Valley Fair Mall in West Valley City, Utah. Come see me at the nerd store.
Where you can
Come
like,
see me at Valley Fair Mall. The nerd
Or that ugly Mexican guy.
This guy.
That guy. All right.
all
You
right.
can now leave the Nerd Dome podcast.